Joel Gonzaga, PXP. By the way, Joel, PXP is losing money right now. So hey guys, let's wait for a couple of people to join before we start this Facebook Live session. And I've been trying to do a lot of this daily Facebook Live sessions to give you guys an update on what's going on. As the markets have been going down over the past few days, I've been getting hundreds of messages from both LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook asking for at least a semblance of what's pushing markets lower as well. And that's why I've been doing these videos now, these live sessions, on a relatively more daily basis to further I guess update you on what's going on, because I really believe this when it comes to the market, when it comes to investing, it's all about getting the right information and analyzing it properly to make you win, to make you have the confidence. Because if you don't have the confidence, you will decide based on emotion. You decide based on emotion, you deviate from your plan. And the best way to make money off of this market is to use technical analysis still. Alright, so for those who have been joining the previous sessions, we've talked about what triggered it, what caused it, and what's a possible scenario for the market. So we now have people joining us. JJ Fiesta, good evening. Michael Sadulaga, Rald Villaris from Qatar. What caused the huge sell down? Rainier Fontanilla. So if you guys have any questions, comment below. Say your name, where you're from, and what your question is. I'll try to accommodate if there are some stocks that you guys want. Also, comment them below and I'll try to put it in as well. And then if you guys have lost money on a certain stock, comment them below. We'll try to make something as well to be able to help you. Again, I just keep on doing these videos because I really believe in creating the next generation of Filipinos, that Filipinos don't need to be poor, that you can use what you have to be able to trade the markets with confidence, and that what you have can allow you to springboard yourself to become financially free as well. Larry from Israel, hello to you. Jonathan Penetrente about the telco. I made several videos about the telco though, so let's see how it goes from there. Ralds asking for JFC and MBT. Kenneth Tinao from Taguig. Ivan San Pedro from Dubai. Alan Roda from Mindoro. John Penetrente from Cebu. John, I hope to see you. I'm flying out to Cebu tomorrow, so I hope to see you there. And I hope that you guys who are in Cebu, I hope that you, I don't know, parang you learn a lot from our sessions that we will have as well. So quick heads up on the events. This weekend will be Cebu. After that, Taiwan. Then November again will be Davao, Dubai, and Singapore and Manila. So comment below if you want more details. And the goal of that really is to create a classroom, set up a classroom atmosphere where you can trade, invest, and win in the markets. You have Eugene, Kevin Espolar asking for Iloilo, kakatapos lang. Alan asking for CHP and Globe. Mark Rute from Doha. Joel Gonzaga, PXP. By the way, Joel, PXP is losing money right now. Good evening, watching from Dubai from JJ Fiesta. Asking for CLC and VUL. Rodney Evangelio, IRC. Ivan San Pedro asking for IRC as well. So let's go to the index first so that you get a holistic roll on what's happening in the markets. Then we will break down everything. I mentioned this yesterday also from yesterday's update, that the market failed to break this resistance. The resistance is at 7,250. So why am I saying this? Is the market failed to break the 7,250 resistance. You saw huge amounts of selling pushing the markets lower. So with that in mind, and with that progression, it's still headed to what we talked about yesterday. The market is headed back towards our support at 6,800 levels. So what can you expect? The market's still bearish. It's close to the 6,800 level. You can expect that somewhere around 6,800 there could be a possible level of buying. Even if you look at indicators are still bearish as well. And the thing about that is, even if the indicator is bearish, we are not yet even at oversold levels yet. So I think there's still a great way to go for this. Again, the support is placed and pegged at 6,800 level. So because of its failure to break the resistance, there's a possibility that the market could slide lower still. Please remember, and I'll say this over and over and over again, the market, if you follow the videos, I posted this when I was in Boracay last March. The market was bearish, started to reverse downward, became bearish last March. After it became bearish last March, we haven't really reversed as of this point in time. So why am I saying this? Since we haven't really reversed as of this point in time, the thing about that is a market that's in a downtrend, a market that's bearish, will just continue to go down, will continue to push down. And since nothing has changed and everything is bearish, you can further expect more selling still until a reversal, clear reversal comes. Another thing to note is that we have 96 billion worth already of foreign selling, meaning 96 billion worth has gone out of our markets already. Foreigners have been going out. It's locals who's just buying the markets as of this point in time. That's why you've noticed that our volumes have been very, very low. It's pretty much because of it's just Filipinos buying the stock as well, buying the market and buying stocks that are there. And again, as of this point in time, no reversal signal yet. There's a possibility that we go back to the support level at 6,800 levels. Rodmar from Madrid, hello to you. Gerard Canlas asking for LTG. So let's look at LTG. By the way, Gerard, where are you from? Please comment where you're from so we can spin it and talk about it more as well. So LTG, just to give you also perspective for LTG, if you've noticed it, LTG has started to hit a certain level of support already for the stock. However, the narrative for LTG is basically this. If you look at LTG and I try to draw a resistance here, LTG is having a resistance at around 14.7 pesos per share. So now, one thing that you need to watch out for LTG is this. Failure to break out of 14.7, failure to break out of 14.8, you can now take profits because there's a possible trend reversal also that could bring the stock back to 12.8 pesos per share. I repeat, failure to break out of 14.8 will bring the stock down to 12.8 pesos per share. But a breakout from 14.8 will bring the stock to as high as this level. Stock could go to 16.7, so please take note of this. Breakout from 14.8, the stock will go to 16.8. Failure to break out, please take profits. For those who bought at 12.8, you have full permission, take profits, sell, as the stock would possibly retrace back to 12.8 over the short term. So you have Ivan asking for the saying the FOO price of 85. Yes, they had to reprice it lower basically because the market was bearish. They had to make it, I guess, in tune to what's happening to the market as a whole. Don Romansata from Dasma Cavite asking for pizza. We also have Pablo Santos from Dubai joining us. Hello, Pablo Santos. How was your gym? Search him out. Pablo Santos likes gym and bikes as well. So, pizza, Shakey's, is basically bearish. If you look at it, all parameters, even MACD and RSI, is showing you that if you are a position trader, please stay away from the stock as of this point in time. Even if I draw a trend line here, as I draw a trend line, you will notice this, that it's still pretty much in a downtrend. Your goal is to stay away from it until something shifts, until something changes. But look at this, it failed to hold the support level, plus it now has a resistance somewhere here. So the play for this is I believe pizza is flirting at the 11 peso level. Why am I saying this? Today it broke the 11 peso level. If it does not go back to 11, a further downward movement could possibly progress. So let's see how low it could possibly go, and let's see how it retraces later on into the future. Now, the problem now with pizza is that it's in a very, very strong downtrend and there's no more support. The problem with the stock where there's no more support, we don't have a semblance, we don't have an area where it could possibly go. So here's the thing, based on using, for those who read my book, Breaking the Resistance, I placed scenarios on what to do when the stock is bearish, it's in a downtrend, and it's pretty much the supports are not so strong. So here's what I'll peg. If 11 does not hold, and Shakey's continues its sell down, I really believe that Shakey's could possibly drop further to around 10 pesos per share for the short term. I repeat, I believe Shakey's could go to around 10 pesos per share for the short term. Vina Vanessa, hello to you. Joel Labrago, JFC, SMPH. Check the video that I posted in YouTube, Joel Largado. I have JFC and SMPH there. You are from Rome. Hello to you. Hello to you guys from Rome. There's a lot of followers from Rome, no, and it's nice to see a lot of Filipinos who are from Rome. AC Menace is asking what is this? This is a Singaporean software because it allows me to trade US and Singapore stocks as a whole. For those who don't know, I don't just trade Philippine markets. I trade US and Singapore markets because it allows me to hedge and it allows me to diversify. But let's look at CLC based on the question of Joe Logrado. Hello to you, Joe. So CLC, same thing. It's pretty much, if you draw it here, it's still pretty much on a downtrend. And again, if you're a position trader, please stay away from the stock if you're a position trader because it's in a downtrend. A stock that's in a downtrend will just continue to go down still. But if you're a quick trader, let's see. If you look at it here, I could draw a support line here and I could draw another support here. So if you're a quick trader, CLC is now approaching the resistance at 6.4. So what's the narrative? What's the play here? You are a quick trader. Stock bounces from 4.6 and you bought there. Target price is 6.4. Now, quick traders, if it fails to break out of 6.4, you may now take profits because the retracement may bring it back lower. I repeat, you are a quick trader, breaks out of 4.6, hold your positions as this. If it fails to break out of 4.6, sell, take profits, live to fight again and transfer your position to another stock. Breaks out from 6.4, hold and adjust. The possible movement will bring it to as high as 7.2 pesos per share for the short term. So there, let's continue. Pablo Santos asking for ABA. Sige, let's do it. Pablo from Dubai. By the way, there you go. What's interesting about Abba is it's bullish still, short, mid, long term. Even our parameters are showing us that the stock is still pretty much on a steady uptrend. What's nice about that is short term and medium term parameters are still pushing that the stock is still pretty much in a very, very solid uptrend. And above and beyond that, look at this. If I draw a trend line here, you will see that it's still floating. Now, what caused it to move higher was this, a bounce from this relatively strong support level. And over the short term for Abba, you have the stock start to break out from this level, 0.40, 0.45 and 0.39. So the channel for the breakout will possibly bring the stock to 0.50. That's why you've seen some sort of resistance here already. So what I'll do is I'll try to zoom out first to see what's the next possible resistance for the stock. And I think if I'll place a peg here, if it breaks up from 0.50, Abba can go out as high as 0.57 for the short term. Rudy Cambigat, hello to you. Rodmar Ponce asking for JGS. San Christian Quintas asking for MRC. So let's look at JG Summit first. Okay, JG Summit, same thing. Pretty much in a downtrend. You are a position trader, stay away from the stock because it's still in a very, very strong secular downtrend. Short, mid, and long-term oscillators are also showing you that the stock is pretty much bearish and you can still avoid the stock. If you are a quick trader, now it's now flirting at the support at 46 pesos per share. Why am I saying this? If it bounces from 46, then you can take note of this. If it bounces from 46, your target price will be around 50 pesos per share. Repeat, bounces from 46, target price is at 50 pesos per share, but breaks out from 50, your next target price will be around 56. Breaks out from bounces from 47, your target price is 51, but breaks out from 51.7, target price is 56. Kaso if 45 does not hold, or the 46, 45 level does not hold, JG Summit could slide further down. So let me show you how far the stock could slide down. Your goal is to zoom out until you see a next support level. So the possibility of it going down further could bring the stock as low as, I think, next possible retracement, next possible place where the stock could go, solid level, no? could possibly go to around 41. Then your next support level will bring it to around 35 pesos per share. Again, it's all hinged on it staying above 46. So if 46 does not hold, baka bumagsak pa siya. Possibly. Kai Bonifacio, hello to you. Roy Lavilla is asking for Vita. Fred Julian is asking for Abba. Jonathan Enriquez is asking for PXP. So let's look at PXP and Tugs as well. So PXP. By the way, guys, a PXP is not a play for position traders. It's also not a play for investors. This is a company that's losing money. This is just something that you can do for trading. So what's interesting for PXP is this. It just broke out today from the 17 peso level. So here's the play. If you're holding the stock and you own the stock, just ride the breakout. The breakout could bring the stock even higher. If it does not hold 17.25 and it drops, you must sell because the downward target will bring it back to 13 pesos per share for the short term. Now, what's interesting now is this. If PXP breaks out from 17, the next possible, there's no, if you look at it, no possible resistance now that could possibly prevent it. If I peg something here, it could be at around 19 pesos per share. So please take note of this. Breakout from 17, target price is 19.25 pesos per share. Failure to break out of 17, the stock could possibly retrace down to around 13 for the short term. So this is the possible projection for PXP for the short term. Then Tugs, Harbor Star, Tugs is pretty much still bearish, but it's starting to consolidate now. So the range that Tugs is consolidating is you have a resistance at 3 pesos per share and you have a support at 2.3 pesos per share. Now, here's the thing. Resistance is at 3. Failure to break out of that, sell. Possible support, best place to buy is at 2.4. So possible play for Tugs, if it goes back to 2.4, buy. Since it's very far from that level already, and you have cash, don't buy it yet. Should it break out, that's when you start buying. But since it's close to the resistance, either you're about to sell or you're just supposed to avoid the stock as of this point in time. So Ivy Dalina, hello to you. Joseph Alcedra, Colin Benavi, Yeserim Etomas asking for SMPH and MPI from Vietnam. I posted SMPH and MPI already. I'll just go to my YouTube page, it's all there. Duke Caceres from Singapore. Hope to see you, no Gerard. I'll be in Singapore next month. So we'll end with you for BDO. BDO, if you look at it, pretty much bearish. Also, position traders, no buy signal for the stock. Quick traders, you should be selling already because it failed to break out of the 123 level. So the play for BDO is a support at around 111 and the resistance is around 123 for the short term. So again, the sell signal for BDO came 2-3 candlesticks ago when it failed to break out from the 123 level of the stock. So that's it for now. Thank you so much to everyone who's been joining this session. As promised, I'm gonna do as much of this as possible, as much as I can, because again, my goal is I want to add value to you. I want to create a framework where we have Filipinos profitable. And it saddens me when Filipinos lose in this market, when Filipinos should be the ones winning. It's time that we win. It's time that we break out. It's time that Filipinos suddenly are the ones winning in the market. It's great that foreigners are investing, but please win. Position as much as you can and try to do your best that when foreigners come, you're the ones who are profitable already. It's time. Panahon na para Pilipino kumita sa kasarili niyang bansa. So, that's it for now. Sorry guys, I have to cut this short because I have an early flight tomorrow to Cebu. There's so much travels over the past few days, and if you're in any of those areas, I hope to meet you. Just say hi. And I'll be glad to just meet more of you guys, because I really just want you guys to be profitable and financially free. So, are you guys enjoying this format na hindi nyo na ako nakikita, you just see the charts? Comment below if you like this. But there will be a combination of this and other videos also in YouTube as well. So, that's it for now. Marvin Germo, I hope this video helps you. Trade well, trade strong, trade smart. God bless you all, and I really hope that you win. I really hope that as you start investing, you use this to reach your goals of financial freedom. So that's it. God bless you. See you all again soon, and have a good night.